Yep, it's all good.
This is the left one.
That's fine.
How brown cow. How brown cow. Unique New York. Unique New York.
Perfect. Nailed it. All right, we got a good field of vision here. We have confirmation we are live. We have one watcher out there, one viewer. So we'll go ahead and put the note out on Crossbar. Okay, welcome to our 3 viewers out there. We have a exciting matchup to bring you in the MLK Country Music Superstar Shootout. I'm terrible with the names of these tournaments. I actually have no idea what this is called. I am excited to welcome a special guest to the broadcast. He is a longtime fan of the Columbus Capitals, now residing in Houston, Texas. My college buddy, Mike Bassey. Mike, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yeah. We are very excited to have you.
Excited to be here.
Boys starting to make their way out onto the bench. We've got a few more people joining the YouTube broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Again, special guest commentator, Mike Bassey, Esquire, proud parent of a Houston Aero, 12 UAA and 10 UAA.
That's right.
Boys are competing in a crosstown tournament.
That's right.
Nashville is such a hockey hotbed.
It has become a hockey hotbed, surprisingly. But that's what an NHL team and introducing folks to the sport will do, I guess, right?
That's right. The Capitals starting to make their way onto the bench, wearing their home whites. No signs of life of the McKinney North Stars yet. We'll wait to do the pregame matchup.
This is a particularly fun matchup for me. McKinney North Stars are a known arch rival of the Houston Junior Arrows, so I am going to relish in the Capitals teeing off on them this evening.
Well, we're excited to have you on the broadcast, and we hope for nothing more than that. So, Mike, you're traveling in from Texas this weekend. We'll ask you a lot of hockey dad questions from Texas throughout the broadcast, but are you basically flying to every tournament?
Pretty much every tournament. If it's not in Dallas, Texas, then we are on a plane flying there.
My goodness.
We frequent Nashville, Chicago, Phoenix, Colorado, Vegas. Those are our normal locations for tournaments. But yeah, we're put a lot of air miles in, especially with 2 kids in the program.
Yeah. Zamboni making the final pass. Capitals fans streaming into the stands.
Looking like it's going to be a packed house tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Standing room only. McKinney North Stars looking like their dad council is taking up residency behind the glass. Look like we've got a heavy standing presence behind the glass.
I think it's going to make for a quick exit after the end of this game.
Well, we hope for nothing less.
Yeah.
Again, McKinney North Stars not on the bench yet. Capitals ready to go. Also don't have signs of life with the officials yet. That's going to be important. So for those of you who tuned in to our Live Barn affiliate right before this game, you would have seen the Canton Akron Jets defeat the Pittsburgh Predators. Big comeback by them. So I think that's going to put Canton into the finals. That will into the bracket. So that will give them 4 points on the weekend. McKinney and Columbus both sitting in second and third. Columbus technically in second place right now, but Canton's about to jump over them. And then Nashville is taking up the 4 seed. Capitals taking the ice now. McKinney also out. So traditional tournament setup, 6 teams in the pool, 3 pool play games. Win gets you 2 points, tie gets you 1 point. The tiebreaker, Mike, is a goal percentage. Are you familiar with this metric?
I'm not, no.
So
educate me, please.
So what you would do is you would take your goals, 4 goals against, you'd add them. That would be your denominator. And then your goals for would be your numerator. So give you a percentage. So in this case, Capitals have scored 7 goals on the weekend. They've given up 3. That's a total goal count. 7 plus 3 is 10. And then you divide their goals for, which is 7, by the total goals, which is 10, which is giving them a 70-point goal percentage. Pretty sure it's a made-up stat.
It's an incredible amount of math you just did there.
A lot of math.
Quite impressed.
A lot of math. Okay, McKinney North Stars are on the ice, so we will take you to the Heartland game. Heartland Bank pregame MHR matchup. So McKinney North Stars, 1-1 on the weekends. Prior to the tournament, they were 10-23-1. MHR of 77.97 compared to your Columbus Capitals 24-12-2. MHR of 81.5. So Vegas would have the Capitals as a 3.5 goal advantage. But as you and I were talking about right before the broadcast, and I would imagine you run into this a lot with your kids playing out of Texas and you having to travel to different regions. How does MHR generally hold up when you're going region to region?
I think it gets you in the ballpark, but you can't really put much stock into it. I'd say there's probably a plus or minus 3 or 4 that I would say is the standard deviation there.
Yeah.
But it is a good metric to at least know if you're going to have a competitive match or not. I would suspect this McKinney team, it's kind of in the basement of our Texas Hockey League, so I do believe that their MHR probably is fairly accurate there.
Well, we don't want to get ourselves into a chicken, egg, and counting situation. Premature.
If the eye test is anything.
So 2 minutes remaining here in the countdown. We got proof of life of the officials. Not yet.
They're in the box.
They are. There you
They're
go.
in the box.
Mike with the keen eye. So, Mike, what did your team get into this afternoon? And I'll share a little bit about what our boys got into.
Well, we've got a 12 UAA team that is currently in the semifinals, but dropped their first match of the tournament to the New York City Cyclones. And I'll tell you, it's always tough to lose to a New York City team.
Yep.
If you lose to a guy from the island or upstate New York, it doesn't hurt as much, but boy, losing to those city guys, lose sleep at night.
Did have 2 Columbus Capitals came and supported the Houston Aeros this morning. Caleb and Boomer came over, caught some high-flying 12 UAA action.
That's right.
Had some massive cinnamon rolls.
We had a very robust concession stand at the Ford Ice Center in Antioch, Tennessee. I've never seen chicken and waffles on the menu of a hockey rink concession stand, but I guess that's just how they do it here in Tennessee.
Yeah. Nashville's good food. So Columbus Capitals had a team outing at Nashville Underground for about 27 minutes and then quickly went over to the Acme Warehouse. Are you familiar with the Acme Warehouse?
I'm familiar.
It's caught some incredible soul. I think it was called the Soul Brunch.
Okay.
So so it's some nice
some jazz there.
Yeah, some nice 60s and 70s soul.
Excellent.
And then some of the team went back to the hotel, spent the rest of the afternoon in and around the no free ads, but the beautiful Marriott Vanderbilt. The rest of the team kind of just made their way through the downtown. Everybody kind of met back up around 5 o'clock, got dinner, and then was over to the arena about an hour before.
Always good to get a little culture in when you go on these trips.
That's right. Okay, so that's the horn. We'll go ahead and get ready. Jaden Santan will be your starter. He's the Game 1 starter. Put up a good showing against the New Canaan Winter Club, giving up 2 goals. Jaden coming off a huge weekend in Pittsburgh right before the break, winning goaltender for the Capitals My Hockey Tournament victory in Pittsburgh. McKinney, looks like they're dressing 1 goaltender. Nope, 2 goaltenders. Pretty full team. I think we'll be in a short bench situation. So we think McKinney flew here, Mike?
For sure. Yeah, it's, I guess from McKinney, it'd probably be about an 11-hour drive, so 10, 11 hours.
That's a long time.
Yeah, maybe you'd have a couple road warriors that made the trip.
Welcome to the 25 viewers out there. We are about 2 seconds, probably more like 5 seconds away from dropping the puck here on the very pivotal Game 3 of the pool play tournament. So Caps, they're in a win in their end situation. Tie probably in. Loss, things start to get weird. If you thought there was a lot of math in the goals for, against, and goal percentage differential, hold on. So again, thank you to our guest color commentary, Mike Bassey, father of a couple Houston Aero players who are also up here on the weekend. College buddy of mine, longtime watcher of the Capitals via Mr. Hughes' YouTube. And Nick taking some very well-earned time off this afternoon. All right, 13 minutes are up. Mason Lai, Ethan Blamble, Derek McDonough out. Racer and Booms on defense. Jaden Santan behind the pipes, and we are underway. Puck back into the Caps defensive zone. It'll be Braden Racer first on the puck. He's going to send it around in the direction of McDonough. McDonough backhands it to Booms. Booms is trying to get it up. It's going to be held in at the left point. Drop back down off the skate of Booms. McKinney controlling a good hit by Racer here. McDonough going to charge the point, and Racer is going to go ahead and skate it out. So Braden Racer's got steam. He's got Mason Lai on the right. He's got the red line. He's got the blue line. Nifty move by Braden. Runs out of real estate. McKinney gathers it up in the corner. Ethan Blamble and Racer combined. It's going to be a shot by Mason Lai. He's actually going to send it back into the left corner. Blamble and McDonough combining to try and keep it in. Puck's going to be kept in by Mason Lai. Now it's going to squirt out into the neutral zone. Ethan Blamble back in the back check. McKinney's going to gain the zone, go backhand it behind Jaden Santan. Racer picks it back up, sends it in the direction of McDonough off the skate of the official. McDonough cross-ice pass to Lai. Boom's going to pick it up here in the neutral zone. He's got the red line, blue line in briefly. Now picked back up by Wallace, who's in on the change. Wallace going to send it deep. That's going to allow the forwards to change. Boomer Huber hard on the forecheck here. Try and gain possession, and you will. Boomer. We got here. No arm up. Looks like we just got to stop at the play. What happened? Puck out of play.
Puck out of play.
All right, that'll give Hayden Sunkel and Hayden Mass an opportunity to join Boomer out there. Wes Caffin coming back off injury, first full game, or tournament back. This is Wallace, sends it in the direction of Huber. Puck's behind the net, picked up by Mast, who leaves it for Sunkel. Sunkel now cycles it to Huber, one-timer. Not able to find the net with that. McKinney got a pinned in here. Boomer and Mast doing their best to push the puck below the line. Now Sunkel's going to activate on the forecheck. Wallace hopping up, holding that in. Boomer's going to replace him up at the point. Wallace now driving. He's got Mast in a good spot if he can get it to him, and he does. Hayden Mast drops it back for Wesley. A little miscommunication there. Wes going to give a chance to everybody tag up, and Boomer's going to go back again on the forecheck. So Boomer wins that race, absorbs a hit, keeps on going. Boomer and Sunkel now supporting. Sunkel battling in the corner, trying to get possession of this puck. McKinney trying to skate it out. Boomer on the back check. Wallace disrupting that. Hayden Mass now has it. Wallace to Huber. Huber try and get it deep. He's going to go for a change. Ice going to be waved off. Wes Caffin jumping up in the play. Wesley looking for options. He's got Palmisano streaking. Wesley over to Palmisano, not able to connect. Palmisano now. Sunkel's staying out there. He's in good position. Wesley's going to jump over, keep this in. Shot coming from Wesley. Low shot redirected into a skate of a McKinney North Star. Sunkel still battling to maintain possession. So Caps good ozone time here. No shots on goal yet. McKinney content to flip that onto the stick of Tyler Dietzen. Dietzen just kind of exchanging it with, what is this? It's going to be an interference call on Gio Palmisano. So Caps going to go on the penalty kill. Mike, what do you like so far?
I'll tell you what, the Capitals have been in complete control of this game so far. I don't think McKinney has been able to establish possession once this entire game.
Unfortunately, they're going to get an offensive zone drop for the North Stars. I'm going to Portland Bank penalty killing unit of Letestu. Looks like Bristol, Dietzen, and Kirtland. Kirtland trying to get it out. Letestu's going to be forced to leave that for Dietzen. Dietzen off the wall. Kept in by McKinney. Misplayed. Good hit there by Bristol.
Nice hit.
But kept in by the North Stars. Hard shot coming. Good save, Jaden Santan.
Capitals are really playing a heavy game right now. They're looking good.
Capitals not afraid of a little contact. First shot on goal. See if we can adjust this just so we can get. No, we'll try and do that at intermission. I'm trying to get the scoreboard in the view. Dietzen now has it. We'll play it high off the glass. Bristol over. Going to kick it up to the point. McKinney's going to send it back down in. Trying to gain possession, set something up here. North Stars cycling, harassed by Bristol high in the zone. They're going to keep this in. Low shot through traffic, just misses. Good shot by the North Stars. Good hit there by Bristol. McKinney maintaining possession. Dietzen's now going to stick away, high off the glass again. Bouncing puck kept in at the blue line. It's got hit by Bristol. McKinney maintaining possession. Bouncing puck, Bristol trying to force this thing out. McKinney, first real sustained ozone time for them. 30 seconds remaining in the minor penalty to Gio Palmisano. Dietzen now is going to jump over and grab this. Bristol charging the point again. Kirtland's going to try and skate this out if I had to bet. Nope. Creates some space for himself. Off the glass, kept in. Nice play by McKinney. The test tube knocks that down. Puck's available behind the zone. There we go. Nice. Kirtland's got it out. Kirtland provide some force check pressure. Boomer's going to jump in and replace Bristol. Boomer's got it. Shorthanded opportunity materializing here. Boomer's circling. Create some space for himself. Bouncing puck. Lie's now out there. Lie. Racer! Good save. Bouncing puck available. Boomer charging the net. Looking for some friends. He's found a couple. Boys just exchanging Fortnite screen names there. Minor penalty expires. Penalty kill over. It's going to be Mason Lie, Derek McDonough, Ethan Blamble. Racer and Boom's back out there. McKinney controls that face-off and got a step. But Jaden Santan's going to be tested one-on-one here. Good back check by Racer. Puck's still down low below the goal line, so Mason Lie's going to do his best to skate it out here. He's got it on the stick of Blamble. Puck's going to go into the neutral zone. McKinney back on side. They're going to drive the line. Booms forces a high shot off the glass. Cap's got to get this out, Mike. Reversed back onto the stick of...
The ice is definitely tilted.
Yep. Racer now. Going to try and break up any momentum McKinney got from that early power play. Booms has it. He skated into the neutral zone. He's got McDonough streaking. Lie gains the zone. Ethan Blamble supporting. McKinney skating it below the line. Ooh, that's going to be a trip, so Cap's going to go back on the kill here. That's a tough call.
That sure is a tough call, especially when the stick on puck.
Who are we to judge USA Hockey officials? I'm sure they have all the proper credentialing.
Yeah.
Certainly don't agree with that call. So it's going to be Sunkel, Huber, Wallace, and Caffin. Heartland Bank penalty kill. Important defensive zone faceoff for Sunkel. Ties up his man. Kenny's going to come away with it. Shot from the high slot, not able to materialize. Nice job by Sunkel to get it out. So Sunkel forces that puck back in. Sorry, everybody. Puck high out of play. Nice job by Wesley Caffin. Getting that over in the direction of Boomer. 1:15 remaining in the minor penalty. So I think we didn't talk about keys of the game, Mike, but Caps got to stay out of the box.
Yeah, with the two penalties early, you can tell they're kind of getting back on their heels here. Need to take the momentum back and, like you said, stay out of the box.
So Caps certainly have the size advantage here. Smaller line for McKinney jumping out. Imagine they're probably pretty fast.
They're definitely more physical than McKinney.
Good dig out there by Sunkel. Boomer's going to see if he can get a shorthanded opportunity here. Nothing doing. McKinney's got the line again. Shot coming through traffic, disrupted. A circle around. Shot up, left point coming through a circle of players, and Wesley Caffin's got it. I think he's going to send it in the direction of Wallace. Thought Wesley was going to go there. Wesley now staying low in the play, so Huber's going to cover him up. And that is Huber. Sending that puck back in. Boomer's going to get an opportunity to shoot here. Boomer, nice move. Backhands off the side of the net. Lost an edge. No call. He's going to hustle back. McKinney, 30 seconds remaining on the minor penalty. This is Wallace. Wallace has got a ton of room for Caffin. He can get it to him, and Caffin's got it. Sends it in the direction of Huber. Huber. Puck taken away right at the last moment. McKinney whiffs on it. Trying to get it out. Good keep by Wallace here. Caffin. Good shot. Wallace jumping up. Wallace driving. Caffin circling. He's in a good spot if he can get it to him. Ooh, centering pass! Oh, my goodness. Sunkel just absorbing a little extracurricular activity there. Caps, heck of a penalty kill here for him, generating more shots on goal thus far on this penalty kill than the North Stars have on their power play opportunity. 3 seconds remaining in the minor penalty, Palmisano. This will be sorry, Racer. No, McDonough. Who's in the penalty box? What I know is there's about 6 minutes remaining in the first period. Caps kept in by Kirtland. McKinney now. Try and skate it out, and they will. Bristol out there as well as Dietzen. McKinney, shot wide. Kept back in by McKinney, now out. Letestu has it, sends it in the direction of Bristol. Puck's going to get low. Bristol will go on the forecheck here. Palmisano supporting. Letestu back there as well, lurking. Puck is going to be kept in. Good hit by Caleb. Hard shot. Saved by McKinney. This puck's going to be floated off the leg of Kirtland, so Caps will be forced to play it. Dietzen throws it back into the neutral zone. Letestu and Palmisano. Letestu moves it forward to Palmisano. Palmisano going to win a foot race. Letestu in front of the net. Just can't get a stick on it. Good hit there by Bristol. Palmisano backhands it to Kirtland. Kirtland, shot saved. Threatening, Mike. Caps are threatening.
So they got the momentum back.
5 shots on goal so far for the Capitals, 2 for McKinney. Again, this is a team you don't want to let hang around, I wouldn't say. Lai, McDonough, and Blamble. Puck's going to be off the wall. Racer's going to keep it in. Racer in the direction of Palmisano. Oh, no, that's Blamble, sorry. Blamble, centering pass. Racer has it. He's going to send it back down low. McKinney's going to pick it up, kept in by Mitch Booms. Nice play by Mitch. Mitch coming back off that foot injury. McDonough pins his man. McDonough now with space. Puck in front of the net, still available. Where is it? It's below Blamble. McDonough fishing it out. McKinney's going to gain possession high off the glass and out. Lai now has it. Lai, neutral zone. McKinney maintaining the neutral zone while they get back on side. McKinney now forced into their end. McDonough tried to pick his pocket. Now staying hard on the forecheck. Here's Mason Lai. Forces that pass into the neutral zone. Racer can't get a stick on it. McKinney's gonna almost got a shot. Mitch Booms forces that puck into the corner. Mason Lai escorting his man to the corner as well. McKinney circling. Blamble's gonna leave that for Booms. Booms gets over there. Blamble now has it, trying to backhand it. McKinney's fishing it out. High in the slot, save. Jaden Santan sends it into the corner. 3:47 remaining first period. This is Mason Lai, and he's got McDonough if he wants him. Mason's going to go ahead and just take it. Mason's got McDonough still at the front. Now it's to McDonough. McDonough! Oh, what a save! Braden Racer jumping up. Shot! It's the post! Mitch Booms! Shot low. Puck still around. Bouncing. Racer has it. Racer driving. Going to backhand it. McDonough checked off the puck. Racer supporting. Racer's got it. Caps are threatening. Bouncing puck up to Mitch Booms. Mitch Booms sends it back to Racer. Lie back up to the left point, covering up for Racer. Blamble now, jumping on it. Ethan Blamble sends it to the half wall. Puck is kept in by Booms. Nice play by Mitch Booms. Braden Racer's going to jump up. McKinney caught in a change. A lot of men on the ice there. Nothing called. McKinney now. Turn around. This looks like one of their faster guys. Nice job by Wallace to pick his pocket. Ruben Wallace has it taken away. Hayden Mass, nice hit. Sunkel now has it. Sunkel, Mass, and Huber are out. Sunkel creates space for himself. Sunkel, he's got Mass streaking.
Great eyes.
Mass gonna leave it for Huber. Boomer.
Beautiful touch.
Goal! There we go. That is Sunkel to Mass to Huber. Mike, what do you think?
You could just feel that one coming. You felt the momentum shift and the energy in the building shift towards the Capitals. They earned that one.
They sure did. Good
effort there. That was a beautiful pass from their own end.
Yeah, oh yeah. So Sunkel,
Great
nice
eyes.
job down in the corner, over to Mass. Mass leaves it for Boomer. Mass was trailing too. If Boom didn't bury that, Mass had the rebound. So Caps are up 1-0 here in first period. This is Sunkel, Mass. Huber will stay. Wallace and Kaplan will stay as well. And McKinney trying to get it back into the Caps end, and they will. Hayden Sunkel harassing on the entry, shot wide. This will be Sunkel again, picking it up. He's going to leave it for Caffin. Mask up there. Caffin, good hit. Sunkel looking for Wallace. Wallace has it. Boomer's going again. They're trying to get the Boomer just off his backhand. Mask, good forecheck pressure, forces that puck up off the glass. Left for Caffin. Caffin's looking for some space. He's actually just going to get it to Boomer. Boomer, he's got the zone. And keep it in, has it taken away. Caffin, no panic. Sunkel wants it. Caffin's going to get it to Mast. Puck's now into McKinney's end. Boomer's harassing. McKinney looking to exit. Puck's going to go the length. Icing's going to be assessed. Ooh, early icing. That's fine. Oh, no. What?
I'm not sure where they got that one from.
Yuck. Oh, boy. So Wesley Caffin's going to go back in the box for the Capitals. Third minor penalty of this period. So you get the sense, Mike, we've said got to stay out of the box. Capitals playing 4-on-5 for at least 6 minutes here. So McKinney's got it. Letestu, Palmisano. Nice play there by Letestu. Kirtland and Dietzen make up the first Heartland Bank penalty killing unit. Again, thank you to our presenting sponsors, Heartland Bank. Puck is kind of off Dietzen's skates there. Kirtland's got it. Oh, that's going to be another penalty. Oh, boy. Oh. The Caps in a pickle here. 5-on-3. Wallace is going to go ahead and check himself into the game. So it's going to be Letestu, Kirtland, and Wallace on the Heartland Bank penalty kill. We're going to have a minute 10 of 3-on-5 hockey, followed by 20 seconds of 4-on-5 hockey. So Letestu forces that puck up at the point. Nice job by Caleb just to get it out. 1:15 remaining in the first period. 1:05 in the minor penalty, first minor penalty. McKinney gains the zone. Good check by Wallace and Letestu. McKinney. Puck's, oh, but Kirtland's going to go. So we got 2-on-2. Kirtland has some speed. 3-on-5 here. Kirtland doesn't care. Oh, hard shot. Nice job, Rogan Kirtland. Driving the net. Important offensive zone face-off here for that, Mike.
I tell you hate to second-guess your 13-year-old referee out there, but boy, those are two pretty soft ones.
And McKinney on the rush here. Gets stick by Wallace. Wallace pins his man. Kirtland moves from the post to below the goal line. Letestu kind of patrolling the slot there. 35 seconds. Up to the right point. McKinney sends it back down to the face-off circle. McKinney running out of room. Kirtland harassing. Checks his man off. Shot. Oh, loose puck. Wallace has got this. He's got room. What's Ruben going to do? He's going to just say, hey, guys, what do you want? Oh, unlucky. So Wallace was trying to loft it over. What? Is this a hand pass? Yeah, it's a hand pass.
Take it out of the zone.
Heck yeah. 10 seconds remaining. So thank you to our 29 viewers out there. This is a record for the weekend. Please feel free to share the link with any friends and family. 10 seconds remaining here in the first minor penalty. Caps 3-on-5, up 1-0 on the McKinney North Stars here. Puck into the zone. Kirtland going to flip that in the direction of Wallace. Captain's out of the box. Boomer's on. We're going to send this thing down. That should expire 3, 2, 1, and Capitals up 1-0. 4 penalties in the first period, Mike.
4 penalties, but 4 penalty kills so far. So
I like the optimism.
Or 3, I should say, with 10 seconds left to spare in the fourth.
All right, so Mike, I know you've seen the boys a handful of time online. First time seeing them live. What do you like?
I like the physicality. I really like how they bring a heavy presence to this game. I think if they keep bringing that, these North Stars are going to be able to hold up to the test.
Absolutely. Cap's not afraid to lay the body. Got to be smart. And, you know, the interesting thing is some of those penalties, I'm trying to think. I think we had maybe a trip or two. I don't know that we've had any roughing penalties.
Slash.
Yeah. I don't know that there's been any outright roughing penalties yet.
No, nothing of the sort.
With Jaden Santan standing tall on all 3 official shots that he's faced.
Not very many high-quality scoring opportunities, though.
No, and we hope to keep it that way. There's 7 seconds here. Caps will go back on the penalty kill for another 10 seconds. So coming off the last penalty kill, they had some momentum, and that's what led to that goal. Hopefully we see the same thing. Wesley Caffin, is he going to jump out there? Looks like Mason Lai, Boomer Huber.
I'll tell you what, they got to have some confidence coming out there knowing they can kill penalties against these guys.
Absolutely. So Lai, Huber, Caffin, and... Okay. No. It's going to be Racer and Booms. So sorry, I'm way off. 10 seconds remaining in the minor penalty. Mason Lai, important face-off circle here. Boomer getting some final instruction. Mason doing a good job of tying that off. But face-off is going to go into the Capitals' end. 3, 2, 1. So we are back to 5-on-5. Braden Racer, oh boy, keep the stick down. Braden battling in the corner. North Stars send that off the half wall. Braden Racer jumping on it. Braden Racer takes a big hit. Braden Racer keeps on going. Braden just absolutely muscling through this. But opportunity starting to come for McKinney. Good stick lift by Booms. Booms up to Boomer. Boomer over in the direction of McDonough. So McDonough out here. Mixed lines here for the Capitals. McDonough, Lai, and Huber. Booms and Racer on defense. Boomer's going to check himself out, so Blamble's going to come on. Boom's not able to maintain the line. Icing's going to be waved off. Mike, you got a fan in the chat here. Pam Huber from Powell, Ohio, was saying, great to hear Mike Bassey on the commentary.
Nothing but love for Pam Huber.
Played with a high stick. Braden Racer is going to take a penalty. So Capitals have an opportunity to kill off another penalty coming up here. Goodness. Wallace and Kath are going to check themselves in. I think that's a 5th penalty for the Capitals here, and we are 11:51 remaining in the first period. So Lai and McDonough are going to stay. Kath and Wallace out there. Minute 30 goes to Braden Racer. Coach Fink's looking for an explanation. And Mike, as a lawyer, what are you just trying to do here when you're speaking with the official? Your legal experience.
I don't know if my legal experience can help in this situation.
Here's Wallace. Wallace has got a step. Ruben Wallace.
Didn't seem like much of a negotiation going on there.
Ruben Wallace, shorthand opportunity materializing. Lai is in a great spot. McDonough's up at the point. McDonough accepts at the point. McDonough, low shot, like that play. Mason Lai down into the corner. 11:10 remaining in the minor penalty to Braden Racer. McKinney struggling to get it out. Nice keep by Wallace. Wallace sends it back low. Lai and McDonough combining on the forecheck. McKinney just trying to clear the zone, and that is in the netting. So, Mike, youth hockey, that's not delay of game. Sending it.
Not.
Yeah,
it is not.
It's unfortunate. Yeah.
You got low boards here, though. I think that could be problematic for a lot of teams with these 4-foot boards.
I suppose that's a good point. So Mason Lai winning that to himself into the corner. North Stars attempting to exit. 53 seconds remaining in the minor penalty. North Stars just trying to get organized on the entry. Ruben Wallace misses a hit there. So McDonough's going to be forced low into the zone. Played off the boards. Kept in at the right point. Shot coming low below the goal line. Wallace leaves that. McDonough and Wallace combining. Wallace finishing his check. North Stars have the puck. Dangerous shot there materializing. Wesley Caffin sends that away. Wesley battling. Mason Lai also battling. Puck in the corner. 23 seconds remaining. McKinney going to get a shot here. Save Jaden Santan. Wallace. Little forearm to the back of the North Star skater. That's fine.
First shot on net for the North Stars this period.
Kirtland and Dietzen are going to come on in. Sunkel and Mast will jump in the play as well. So when Racer exits, I would imagine Boom will pick up residency right here at this blue line.
Well, look, glass is half full, I think, because you've had 5 penalties and the North Stars have only been able to muster 4 shots on goal.
That's a good point. Kirtland just trying to create space for himself. Sends it into the neutral zone. Mast streaking. He's got Sunkel. Mast driving. Mast looking for options. Chooses Dietzen. Dietzen. Shot blocked. Boomer is now out. Boomer off the skate of Boomer. Sunkel in the back check. Disrupts that. Jaden sticks that away. There's Dietzen. Boomer's going to try and pick that up off the wall. McKinney's going to keep that in. They're going to rotate it back down low. Sunkel has it. Sunkel flips it in the direction of Huber. Boomer's going to glove that down. Nifty play there. Fires it over to Mast. Mast is going. Mast has the blue line. He's got Sunkel in the middle. Mast absorbs something. Boomer. That's a goal! Boomer puts the Caps up 2-0 off a brilliant play by Hayden Mast. As Hayden Mast absorbed the slash on the hand as well.
I'll tell you, that's 2 goals for the Capitals that have been started by cross-ice passes from their own end.
Yep. just spreading them out. The Boomer's going to skate off the rest of his line mates. The test 2, Bristol, Palmisano, Kirtland, and Dietzen now out. 9:48 remaining in the second period. Caps up 2-0. Must-win situation for the Caps. High off the glass. Dietzen can't keep that in. He's got Kirtland. Dietzen just trying to send that back over the red line. North Star is going to leave that for another North Star player. They've got the blue line. Good disruption there by Letestu. Bristol harassing. North Star is attempting to, oh boy, direct driving but taken away. This is Bristol. Bristol has it taken away in the neutral zone. Letestu supporting, but the North Star is going to gain the zone again. Good stick there by Rogan. Kirtland, oh, North Star's threatening. Bouncing puck wide. Kirtland battling. Dangerous centering pass can be picked up and gotten out into the neutral zone by Bristol. Tongue-tied there, Mike.
Bad puck bounce there.
So the North Stars stuck in the neutral zone here. Palmisano just absorbing a hit. Kirtland got plenty of time here. He's got the red line. Going to flip it over to Letestu. Letestu sends that in. Feathers that down. Low below the face-off circle. North Stars trying to get organized on the breakout here. And they will. North Stars setting it in a neutral ice. We have to stick a Rogan Kirtland, so icing is going to be negated. Kirtland gathers it up. 8:35 remaining in the second period. Kirtland has that taken away, but stays with it, sends that into the corner. Kirtland battling, supported by Bristol. Mason Lai now on for Letestu. Mason Lai leaves that for Kirtland. Kirtland trying to get that out to Bristol to get this puck into the neutral zone. Bristol just kind of muscles it in. North Star is offside, so we'll have a change. So I think one more goal. I mean, there's nothing, no safe lead in youth hockey, Mike. But one
the
more
worst
goal.
lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead, right?
Well, followed quickly by a 3-goal lead. But then again, you always say that, and then when you're down 2, you're like, oh man, are we ever going to get this back? Lai, McDonough, and Blamble out there. North Star's on the ground. That's offside. Try that again. But thank you to our 31 viewers out there. You've turned in for a good one. Caps must win pool play game 3. Win and they'll go to the semifinals tomorrow. Lose and it starts to get weird with some math. If you turned into the pregame show, there were goals for, goals against. There was some division, percentages. McDonough off the stick of the goaltender for the North Stars. This is Mason Lai creating space for himself. McDonough gathers puck up in the corner, absorbs a check. McDonough maintaining possession, supported by Lai. Puck's going to be now low below the goal line. Ethan Blamble has it, sends it back in the direction of McDonough, who loses an edge. So Mitch Boone's activating from the point. Racer covering him up as that puck goes back into the neutral zone. So Racer followed into the zone by a couple North Stars. Puck's going to be off the glass and out of play.
Got some help with the screen from the official there.
Yeah. Mason Lai, McDonough. This is interesting. You know this rule? I'm not sure why this is going down out here. I guess because it was out of play in the cap zone end. We got to go all the way back. If you know the answer to that and you can cite the rule, you'll win today's trivia game. Cite the rule. Why are we going back into the defensive zone? The puck's out of play. Out by the blue line. All right, this is the North Stars. Up to the point. Good block by Ethan Blamble. This is McDonough. McDonough's got 3-on-2. Gets it over to the Lai. Blamble, nice job to hold up at the line, keep himself onside. Mason Lai pulls up, has it taken away. Going back the other way. Wide open hockey here, Mike. Puck goes into the Capitals' end. McKinney pulls up, loses the puck. Right face-off circle. Bouncing puck. Woo! Through the blue paint. Racer. Good hit. Mason Lai. He's got Mast ahead of him. Mast skated himself offside, unfortunately.
Tough one. Tough one there.
But Braden Racer behind the play, laying the boom. You'd like to see the Caps settle it down here, keep themselves out of the box, and try and get one more goal. Sunkel, Mast, Huber, Wallace, and Caffin. Puck's into the legs of Boomer. Boomer's got it. He's just going to send it in. He's going to go get it himself. Boomer picks it up. He's got Sunkel in front of the net. He's got Mast off to the side. Mast now rotates down. He's going to send it back into the other corner, so Sunkel's going to grab it. Wallace up at the point, ready for the puck. Hayden absorbs a hit. Keeps battling. He's got Mast below the goal line. Mast looking for somebody. Boomer's there. Has it taken away. Wallace keeps it in. Great play by Ruben Wallace. Shot coming. Oh, good deflection by Sunkel. Good save by the North Stars. So Wallace forced to flash back. McKinney, 3 across the line. Long shot. Good hit by Caffin, oh baby. Physicality starting to ramp here, Mike. Middle way through the second period, that's usually what happens. Wes is looking for another hit there. Puck's below the goal line. Cap's got to get this thing out. Sunkel does have it. He's going to go. He's got it for Boomer. Boomer's on the left. He sends it to the Mass. Mass back to Huber. Good puck movement here. Well, it drops for Wallace. Wallace, oh, Sunkel wanted it. Wallace trying to battle and maintain. Mass, good keep. Boomer. Oh, Sunkel! Oh, that's a bouncing puck! I don't think we want to pick this fight. I think Mass is just fine. So a lot of good high danger opportunities.
Good puck movement, good vision. Got to be happy with that.
Yeah. So Wesley's found himself a friend. We'll see how this transpires.
Looks like the North Stars are changing out goalies here.
Oh, this is really? Okay. Well, we'll see. So nice job by that young man, standing tall on 13 of the 15 shots. This is Letestu battling for the face-off. Kirtland's going to get this in the neutral zone. Palmisano has it taken away here in the neutral zone, but gets it back. Good battle by Palmisano. Puck is now going to be over the blue line. Good puck movement by the North Stars, taken away by Kirtland. Kirtland forces that out. Nice job. McKinney regroup in their own end. North Stars, nifty move there. Kept in by Bristol. To Sawyer Bristol. Good active stick. Palmisano flashes down. Bristol, good hit there. Letestu threatening, but the North Stars are going to go ahead and get it out. So Dietzon's going to give a little bit of space here as Letestu lays the body in the neutral zone. North Stars still threatening. Good feed. Oh, good play there by Rogan Kirtland. Rogan, last line of defense prior to Jaden, is able to force that back all the way into the North Stars end. So North Stars regroup. They look like they practiced that. McKinney into the skates of Tyler Dietzon. Dietzon battling. Does a nice job disrupting that play. Sorry about the camera work there, everybody. Palmisano flashes into action. Runs over somebody. Bristol plays it to himself. Nifty move here into the neutral zone. McKinney taps that back. Has it taken away by Dietzon. Good play by Dietzon. Taken away by Palmisano. So, a little disconnected hockey here in the second period, Mike. Physicality starting to ramp. Good hit there by Gio. No hands are up. We'll play on. Dietzon golfs that back to the neutral zone. Bristol's going to pick it up. Oh, Bristol checked off the puck. And McKinney tap it forward. McKinney trying to get a shot on their forehand. He'll just send it below the goal line, wait for reinforcements. Kirtland patrolling. McDonough is now. Oh, this is a dangerous shot here. Save Jaden Santan. Woo!
I think that's the shot McKinney's been looking for all game.
Yeah.
Stuck into the slot there, put a nice shot on net, but great save.
So this will be Mason, Lai, McDonough, and Blamble. Booms and Racer tasked with the responsibility of getting this puck out. McKinney has it, now into the stick of McDonough. McDonough, ooh, nice play back to himself. He's got Racer. Racer jumping up in the play. Blamble trailing. Racer pulls up, shot. Oh, just off the post. Racer stays with it. Puck's available in the front of the net. Booms now has it, not able to keep it in. So Braden Racer, man, he is all over it, Mike. I think that's 3 posts he's rung today.
Prime chance there for the Capitals for sure.
Yep, 3:30 now. Important neutral zone drop by Mason Lai. Nice job by this line to get it up closer to McKinney's end. Mason pushes it forward. McKinney's going to send it the length. Go ahead.
Feels like the North Stars really kind of come to life a little bit here in the second half of the second period.
Yep.
And they're trying to play up to the Capitals' physicality, I'd say. You'd see a little more open ice hits from them.
Yep. I think they're maybe not in a now or never situation, but we're close.
They're starting to feel the desperation.
3:23 remaining in the second period. Live, Blamble, McDonough have now done a good job of getting this puck all the way down into the offensive zone. So started in their own end. 2 face-off wins by Mason Lai. Now Racer forced to get it. Racer sends it off the half wall. Shot coming, save. McKinney has it at the left point. McKinney now just going to rotate it down low. Booms jumps up. Oh, dangerous centering pass. Nobody home for McKinney. This is McDonough flashing up to the point, forcing that puck low. Backhand pass to nobody. So Mason Lai has it. Absorbs a slash and keeps on ticking. Blamble, great pass.
Great cross-ice pass.
So here we go. McDonough threatening. Runs out of room. McDonough maintaining possession. I love that out of Derek McDonough. No panic. Maintains possession, sends it to Blamble. Blamble now trying to get it back to McDonough. Lai disrupting that exit and just sent carelessly by the North Stars. Icing's going to be waved off. So Racer avoids 1-4 checker. Racer runs into the official again. Developing situation with the Caps running into the officials. So Booms and now Mass find themselves in a 2-on-2. Nice job by Hayden Mass picking up defensive responsibilities. And now Mason Lai's going to skate it out. So nice job by Mason here, relieving some pressure. Mason Lai, shot. Oh my gosh, off the post. Mason Lai leads all of Central Ohio. What is this? This is behind the play. Racer is being instructed to go to the box. No, Racer's just going to the bench.
What was the call there?
I don't know. No idea. So Mason Lai forcing a offensive zone drop. Mass wins that back, Sunkel wins that back to Wallace. Boomer picks it up off the half wall, trying to play it to himself. Leaves it for Sunkel. Sunkel plays it forward. It's kind of a careless play down. That'll be icing. Do that again. 1:43 remaining. There's Sunkel, Mast, Huber, Wallace, and Caffin.
This line's generated a lot of offense today. Let's see if they can manufacture something again here.
One more. Sunkel wins that to Huber. Huber leaves that for Caffin. Floating puck. Wallace activating from the right point. Wallace looking for somebody. Can't get Sunkel. Caffin's going to rotate down. Plays that off the wall to himself. Caffin has that puck taken away. Boomer off a couple players' sticks. Boomer trying to maintain possession. Good stick lift there by Boomer. Continuing to battle. Sunkel supporting. Sunkel sends it through to Mast. Mast has just picked up residency there below the goal line. Huber back to Mast. Mast. Oh, beautiful backhand. Trying to get it to Boomer. Caffin, good step. Wesley Caffin following this over. Leaves it for Sunkel. Sunkel rotates it below the goal line. 57 seconds now remaining in this period. Good ozone time for the Capitals. You'd like to see him get a good shot here. Caffin plays it off the boards to himself. Can't maintain possession, so Cap's going to go back on the neutral zone. Everybody onside. Wallace is going to drive. Wallace looking for Sunkel in front of the net. Rejected. Wallace again absorbs a check. Wallace in the right corner. Trying to get to Sunkel. This is Mast. Mast absorbs a big hit in the corner. Oh, interesting.
Arm came up late on that one.
Really came up late. That's weird. Oh, no, Mike. I didn't think... Oh, wait. Is Wes going?
What is the call?
No, Wes is just talking. Wes is just ensuring that all members of the North Stars are aware the minor penalty was assessed. Nice job by Wes, just keeping everybody informed. Good communication.
Making sure the scorekeep got that
right.
Yes.
All right, so Caps going to a Heartland Bank power play. Not too many power play opportunities thus far for the Capitals this afternoon. Sunkel, Mast, Huber, Wallace, and Caffin. Boomer looking for three. Bouncing puck. Boomer's going to leave that for Sunkel. Boomer off the wall to Huber. Leaves it for Wallace. Caffin. Oh, man, he wanted to tee it up, Mike. Battle just in front of the net. Mass
just took a big hit in front of the net there.
Oh, man, what is this?
They're going to call it.
Are we got 5-on-3? Yeah. Okay. All right. Dad Council at McKinney coming alive. Okay. So 5-on-3, 7 seconds. And then we'll take a break, third period intermission.
I'll be honest, I've never seen a concentration of fans not in the bleachers and
Yeah,
huddling on the glass like the McKinney North Stars fans this evening.
Is this a Texas thing, Mike?
I mean, look, I'm a glass standard myself, but usually I am isolated. Go solo there.
This is interesting. Boomer and Caffin have exchanged position here, so Boomer's going to pick up left defensive responsibilities. Caffin's... Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is timeout. So time... Oh, no, he's thrown out of the game. Yep, he's out of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, so the McKinney North Stars coach has been asked to vacate the premises.
I think it's a player, maybe.
No.
No?
We have 3 minor penalties assessed.
So you got a bench penalty, a tripping.
Wallace, 4 seconds, shot, goal. Well, that's an important goal there. That's big momentum going into the third period. And Capitals will get a minute 25 of another power play. Oh, Ruben Wallace lost an edge there, but that's okay. So this is interesting. So McKinney stays 5-on-3 here? I don't think so. I thought we had coincidental, but again, Matt Palmisano, if you're out there, we'd love you to cite the rule. You're usually pretty good about this.
Well, they had 2 minors
And
the
previous,
bench
they
penalty.
did. Okay, so now
So
we're.
the goal should have killed off one of the minors.
Yeah. So I think we've got questions from the scorekeeper as well. What exactly is happening here?
This is going to be interesting, guys.
Nashville.
Strap in.
Yeah, so okay,
The
all right,
referees
so
are
I
gonna
was
actually need
right.
to know the rule.
Listen,
Yeah.
I didn't play hockey growing up. Played a little bit of men's league. Played a lot of NHL 94. I'm pretty sure oh no, I was wrong. Look at this. Yep. I still don't know what I'm talking about.
Should be a 5-on-3.
Yeah,
should be
okay,
a
here we go.
5-on-3.
All right, so Kaplan's going to send that in. We're going to have an expiration of time here in the second period. Capitals, I don't want to say they're nursing a 3-goal lead, Mike. They've absorbed quite a few minor penalties that killed them off. I know I said I'd like to get one more. I wouldn't mind getting another.
I think another one would be nice just to put the icing on the cake here.
Yeah. Again, you're going to see a bunch of 13 and 14-year-olds, maybe a 15-year-old, an odd 15-year-old out there pushing for McKinney here, trying to get one early. I know they're going to be on the penalty kill for a minute 21.
They've got to be frustrated.
Yeah.
Going on 5 power plays, not being able to produce any quality shots on net.
Yeah, that's a great point.
You know, they're just out there hoping for good puck bounces at this point.
Yeah, and they've certainly had their chances, as you said. A couple high danger shots there. Jaden Stantan standing tall on all 9 of the shots that he's faced thus far. His goaltending partner, Luca Fink, giving him some words of encouragement. Chris Fink, final instructions here for his hockey club. So Capitals, right now, 3-0. Third game of pool play of the MLK something or other.
The Weekend Hockey MLK Showdown.
Did you look that up? You're right. Now, close.
Shootout.
Nashville MLK Country Shootout.
Yeehaw.
Brought to you by weekendhockey.com.
So I don't know about this tournament, but the Crosstown tournament, the trophies this weekend are guitars.
Oh, interesting. I've seen cowboy hats. So Cap's looking for an explanation here. Chris Bristol and Brent Racer combining to inform the officials that it should still be 5-on-3.
So appropriately in the Texas Hockey League, if you win the championship, you get yourself a nice glass cowboy hat for the trophy.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Puck's going to be sent low below the goal line. Icing waved off. Not real sure why. Kirtland and Dietzen back there. Letestu, Palmisano, and Bristol taking their chance on the Heartland Bank power play. Kirtland harassing. There's Letestu.
Oh.
Good hit by Letestu. I like to see that. Kirtland has a lot of space. Watch this, Mike. Oh, he's just going to send it to
Another
Palmisano.
cross.
Yeah. Icing is going to be assessed. So Kirtland had the angle. I thought he was going to go, but he sent it up to Palmisano. That's okay. Brent doesn't like it. We don't like it. It doesn't matter. We're back in the defensive zone. All right, Letestu, Bristol, Palmisano, Dietzen, Kirtland, and Jaden Santan. Members of the Heartland Bank power play unit. Jaden Santan, the goalie. He's a member of every unit, right? This is Bristol, checked off the puck. Bristol battling, gets it in. Ooh, absorbs a big hit.
Interference.
Oh boy.
That is textbook interference.
Yeah, Letestu's going to send it over. So we're going to have 6-on-3 here for a second. So I don't think anybody from McKinney is going to be real excited about what's transpiring here.
I'll tell you what, that gate for the penalty box for the North Stars is getting a lot of work. They might need to bust out the WD-40 and keep that door oiled.
Okay, that's a great joke by you. I was actually just checking the score of the Jackets game. Jackets up 3-2 on the Penguins.
Ooh.
Man, we're going to Denton Heinen, former Penguin, tallying
A little revenge game there, huh?
Yeah. We don't have broadcast rights to that, but we can talk about it.
Thank you for sending us Chinikov, by the way.
You're going to love him.
He's having quite the breakout year.
You know what? I'm a huge, formerly Yegor Chinikov, now Yegor Chinikov. Changed it from a Y to an E. This is Pomashano. Over to Letestu. Puck not out of the zone. Nice play by Wallace. Caffin, watch this. Bang! Oh, just over the glass of Wallace. Trying to get it back over to Wesley. He chooses Pomashano. Good puck movement here. Uh-oh. Bristol's going to go. So, Sawyer Bristol will join the 3 members of the North Star. So this is kind of, I don't know that this is going to, turn the tide here, but you hate to see this. Capitals with a, they were still 5-on-3 there. They were still 5-on-3. Hate to take that penalty.
Yeah, the North Stars have dug themselves a pretty big hole, and this kind of throws them a little bit of a bone here.
Yep. So Capitals still on the power play, 4-on-3 power play for another 26 seconds. We'll go 5 on. Ooh. Caps will then be on the penalty kill there towards the end of this. This is Racer. He's had a couple opportunities here. He's got Pomashano streaking. So Braden Racer. Shot, just over.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah. Booms, flashing, maintaining possession. Racer also absorbing a hit. So got a lot of view of the stands there, not a lot of view of the game. The test two, Pomashano. Pomashano has the line, comes out. Pomashano takes a hit. Booms, collects it up. 11:24 remaining third period. A lot of hockey here left to play. This is Racer. Racer back in the direction of McDonough.
There's chaos going in the penalty box and the scorekeeper right now, trying to figure out who's supposed to be coming out of the North Star.
Oh, man. Braden Racer absorbs a giant hit. Man. So another penalty assessed. Caffin's going to check himself in here. Caffin likes the call. Kirtland going to get some power play time here. McDonough, Lai are going to stay. I think we're 4-on-3. I've kind of lost count.
I don't think anybody knows at this point.
No, and actually, Aiden Hughes is serving. It looks like we've got a 2 and a 10 was assessed to Bristol. So Aiden Hughes is serving the minor penalty, and Bristol, I think, will be out for the majority of the rest of the game, unfortunately. A lot of activity here in Nashville. Chris Fink looking for an explanation. I think the Caps are on the man advantage, I think. So, Mike, you've got Bantam hockey to look forward to with your oldest next year.
That's right.
What do you think?
Can't wait.
Ready?
I think the boys are ready to start hitting. So it gets tough when you get to this point of the season.
Yep. We were watching.
Still got to lay off them,
Yeah. I was over there with Boomer and Caleb, attended your boys' 12U AA game this morning, and you can tell this, anybody who's watching at this point at least is close to a Bantam player. You can remember 2 years ago, the end of Pee Wee.
Yep.
They're just ready.
Yep.
Physicality certainly happening in this game. Kind of lost count of how many penalties we've had. At least 5 or 6.
I think the referee went to get a replacement whistle. He wore out his first one.
McKinney also looking for an explanation. So we've got a stoppage in time here.
It's been about a 5-minute stoppage trying to figure out who's got what penalty.
So there is a situation as well. It's a USA Hockey rule that I'm sure is enforced here. There's a certain number of penalties that the coach has actually ejected. I think it's a pretty high number, but it's not
11 to 13, somewhere in that range. I can't remember the exact one. We can probably Google that here for the fans.
If you're watching at home, let us know. You'll be the third period winner of our trivia prize. Lai, McDonough, Kirtland, Caffin. Caffin's going to take a knee. Yeah, we're just still talking about it. So, if nothing else, this has probably given everybody an opportunity to calm down a little bit. Okay. We're going to go 4-on-3. Capitals over to Caffin. Caffin, shot coming. Just wide. Wesley Caffin all around it today. Puck's going to be sent the length. That'll be icing. We'll go ahead and keep it down here. Nobody's seasick at home. 11:03 remaining in third period. Mike, you got an answer for us?
I do. It's 3 major penalties in one game, which results in 1 game suspension for the coach, or 12 team penalties in a game.
Okay.
Also resulting in a 1 game suspension for the coach.
Yeah, I don't think Capitals are nowhere near 12. McKinney, they're a little closer to 10 than they probably want to be. Puck off the wall. Caffin, low shot. Nice save by McKinney. Puck now sent into the neutral zone. Kirtland over to Lai. Kirtland. Oh, beautiful pass back to Lai. Oh, and Molly Huber is checking in, watching the game as well. This is Caffin. Just misses. So Molly can confirm, Mike, that you are right, and she's actually citing the rule. So Molly Huber, congratulations, you are the winner of the third period trivia question. See your mother for your winnings. This is Kirtland. Shots. Oh! Rogan Kirtland buries it.
It's the dagger right there.
I think so. So 10:21 remaining. Rogan Kirtland. That is technically a Heartland Bank power play goal. I think any goal scored for the rest of the game may actually be on the power play or the penalty kill.
McKinney gets one out of the box here, but they still have 12 players remaining in the penalty box.
Slight exaggeration. Both teams with 4 players in the box. Caps 5-on-4 here for 41 seconds. Puck sent low below the goal line. McDonough forces that up to the half wall. North Stars exiting. North Stars back check by Mason Line. North Stars going to flip it in. Wallace and Dietzen going to combine there. Dietzen's going to leave that for Wallace. Wallace absorbs a hit. Wallace just continuing to move. Wallace to Blamble. Just through the stick of Ethan, but he stays with it. Ethan bats that. Ethan sends it low below the goal line. Nice job by Ethan to force that puck. Make the North Stars go 200 feet. This is Dietzen off Mason. Now Wallace jumps up in the play. Ruben Wallace looking for a second goal in the afternoon. Wallace driving. We're going to need a Capital to get up to the point because we got nobody covering that. And Wallace sent it up there. And we didn't have a forward drop back, so that's a tactical error by the Capitals. No problem. Wallace. Huber's now out there. Mast, nice pass to Sunkel. Here we go. Sunkel into the zone. Mast, flashing, hard on the forecheck. Boomer's going to lurk here. Goes to the front of the net. Sunkel trying to win that back. North Star's battling. Boomer has it on his stick. Taken away into the neutral zone. Boomer's got it back. Boomer creates some space. Boomer couldn't quite get past the one last McKinney skater. Wallace has it sent into the neutral zone. Dietzen backing his partner up there. Sunkel now has it. Sunkel leaves it for Huber. Boomer has it taken away. McKinney. Ooh, desperation play to get out of the neutral zone. Wallace collects it. Wallace to Huber. Huber to Mast. Ooh, taken away. Jaden going to leave that, settles it down for Dietzen. Overskates the puck, but no problem. Boone has it. Mitch booms to Boomer Huber. Boomer Huber up to Mast. Mast has got Sunkel behind him. Mast drops it for Sunkel. It's a beautiful play. Oh, Sunkel elevates the puck. Kept in by Bitch Booms. Now onto the stick of Boomer Huber. Boomer maintaining possession. Boomer sends it to Sunkel. Sunkel, oh, off the post. This line creating some opportunities for itself. That'll be icing. We'll stay down here. Brent Race will change out his forwards. 7:58 remaining. Capitals in front 4-0. So, Mike, you had kind of called it early on. What do you think? You know, how has the game progressed?
I think it's gone as to be expected here. I think, having seen this McKinney team before, gotten to see the Capitals play a few games, I think this is what we expected to see here.
This is Caleb Letestu trying to feed to Palmisano. I'd love to see Capitals get one more here. Icing's going to be waved off. Yeah, I mean, I think, Capitals played a majority of the first period there on the penalty kill. Still came out with, I think, a 1-goal lead. Got another goal kind of early. Oh, good hit there by Braden. Unfortunately, he's going to be assessed a minor penalty. Kind of came from Knoxville on that hit, Mike. Oh, that's it's unsportsmanlike as well. Oh, hit to the head. Interesting.
I think they're being very liberal with these calls here.
Yeah, so that's a 2 and a 10. So Bristol and Racer will... I think Bristol gets out with about 2 minutes left. I think that's going to end Racer's night.
Yeah, I think once they settled in, I mean, it's they've really controlled the game.
Yep. Yelling from the McKinney side. McKinney fans not happy with the delay.
You tend to see this when the whistles come out. The fans get more riled up.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So, what is this? What's happening? Oh, Brett Racer not happy. Oh no, we got a bench minor assessed. So now we're 5 on 3. Okay.
You hate to see it when the refs insert themselves in the game like this.
Okay, so yeah, exactly. So here's Caffin. Caffin trying to get the feet moving here. Caffin blows through a couple McKinney players. Caffin's going to try and score 1 on 5. Caffin sends it below the goal line. Bouncing puck at a broken stick. And McKinney. Yeah, we had a McKinney skater staying on with no stick on the power play. You don't usually see that. McKinney trying to gain the zone. Letestu keeping him off. Good stick there by Kirtland. So Kirtland, Letestu, and Caffin out there on the Heartland Bank penalty kill. Rogan Kirtland now going 1 on 2. He's got Letestu streaking. So Kirtland trying to get another goal. Oh, he rings the post.
Off the post.
Yep. So we're coming back the other way. Wide open hockey here on your Saturday night. Caffin. Oh, shot coming. Good save by Jaden Santan. Another save by Jaden Santan. Good stick by Rogan Kirtland. Kirtland's going to feather that out into the neutral zone. Icing's going to be waved off. We need a change. So Lai's going to come on for Letestu. Caffin's off. Wallace is on. Lai is out there with Kirtland. Rogan Kirtland's, I think, going to play about the last 6 minutes of this game here. Been a busy man on the penalty kill tonight, Mike.
Busy.
Wallace rotates it around.
This will be the second 3 on 5 the Capitals have killed this evening.
So Aiden Hughes out of the box for the bench minor. Kirtland, oh no. Oh, just
off the post.
Yeah, the Capitals still battling. Palmisano pins his man against the boards. This is live. Boomer is now out, so we're back to 5 on 5 somehow. That's quick. McKinney skate themselves offside. Let's see, mixed lines right now. Let's see what's going to happen. We're going to put the Sunkel Mass Huber line out there with Kirtland and Wallace.
I think we matched him on shots on goal in the 3 on 5 scenario.
Cap's doing a great job tonight. Sunkel wins that forward. McKinney has that taken away by Mast. Oh, Mast drives the lane. Boomer looking for 3, and he got it! Boomer Huber. 3 goals, I think 3 assists from Mast. So hats flying onto the rink, almost.
Unfortunately, the netting is just a little too high.
There they go, another hat thrown on there. Boomer doesn't have a stick. Now he has it. I don't know what happened there. Boomer puts the Capitals up 5-0. Sunkel, Mass, Huber, Dietzen, and Wallace will stay. Oop. Boomer had it briefly, now Dietzen. Trying to get it over to Wallace. Wallace sends it below the goal line. Sunkel supporting. Sunkel continuing to battle, checks his man off the puck. You know, Hayden Sunkel does a nice job of being really physical without ever really putting himself in danger of taking a penalty.
It's controlled physicality is what I'm saying.
Oh, jeez. Wow, Wallace absorbs a giant hit. Boomer takes a big hit. Cap's doing a nice job of just kind of letting that slide. 5-0. Everybody needs to be available for the semifinal game tomorrow.
No reason to feed into it.
Yep. Sunkel sends it in. Puck bounces out. Puck set the length. We're going to have icing assessed. Oh my gosh, it stopped.
So Dietzen to Wallace. I think everybody was kind of going for a change there, but that's okay. Cap's going to try and get one more here. Boomer gets it over to Sunkel. Sunkel spins, shot, save. That was a weird stop there.
Well,
right
with the fifth goal, we're in the running clock territory now.
We are on running clock. You guys do running clock? We call it pond hockey in the summer. It's for spring hockey.
Yeah.
Same thing?
We have a similar concept, yep.
Yeah, pond hockey, 15-minute running clock. You guys do 3-on-3?
Every Sunday morning.
Okay. Puck now for McDonough. Now Booms has it. Trying to give it to Caffin. Caffin is trying to get these legs going here. Caffin to McDonough. McDonough has the red line. McKinney off the leg pad of McDonough. Lai now has it. Mason Lai over to Blamble. Blamble trying to hit McDonough, but he goes ahead and throws it low below the goal line. So McDonough will activate on the forecheck. Mason Lai cuts that off at the half wall. Mitch Booms is going to go ahead and give a little bit of space here on the exit. Puck played off the wall. McKinney, shot wide. So McKinney has, we don't ever try and criticize other teams, Mike. McKinney has done a nice job of getting a couple high-danger shots. I will say the shooting accuracy is not the most dangerous. Every time they've had the opportunity to put something hard on net, they've missed.
It's
missed the net.
2 to 3 feet outside. Yeah. But I think a lot of credit goes to the guys running the back end there for the Capitals.
Absolutely.
Here too.
Forcing them to take those shots wide. Booms and Blamble now.
It's not like they're uncontested shots.
Caffin has a friend here in the front. Oh, takes a slash. The situation.
Got away with one there.
Yeah. Situation developing. The official just saying, hey guys, we got a running clock. Let's just let it go. McDonough hard on the forecheck. Blamble goes for the hit. McKinney. Oh, buries him.
Caffin instructing the North Stars what the score of the game is.
Yeah. So North Stars find their way onto the score sheet, other than the penalties. Credit to the North Stars. It's a good shot. It's outside the reach of Jaden Santan. Boomer giving Jaden words of encouragement. Also possibly milking the clock. 2:04 and counting. Letestu, Palmisano, Huber. So we got some mixed lines here. Sawyer Bristol now available. Boomer's got it. Sends it into the offensive zone, but now back into the neutral zone. Caleb disrupts that. Wallace tried to get it out, but couldn't. So North Stars still threatening, Mike. 1:45 remaining. Wallace now has it.
They're not going down quietly.
No, he's got to Letestu. Letestu chips it forward, trying to get to Palmisano. Wallace has got to hold up because Palmisano got checked into the offensive zone. Wallace now has it, has the red line, has the blue line. Boomer's going to come out. Wallace shot, save. Turned away by the North Stars. Palmisano, good hit. Absorbed by the North Stars. Puck, the length.
They're calling.
Kirtland said we're going to go. Yeah, I think it was just icing. Kirtland said, I think we'll just go ahead and continue to play this. I don't need icing. So Bristol now back out. Good to see him. That's played with the high stick, not called. This is Wallace. We've got Bristol and Letestu. So Wallace, shot. Goal. Ruben Wallace. Puts the Caps back up by 5, 6-1.
Might get one more face-off out of this, but that should do it.
Going to put the Sunkel Mass Huber line back out for one more go. Caffin and Dietzen come on back out. Jaden Santan still between the pipes. Boomer's going to try and kick it forward to himself. Ooh, had an opportunity there if they just get past one more defender. The North Stars have that taken away into neutral ice, skate themselves offside, 24 seconds and counting. So fans trying to beat the traffic, understand that, you know.
So what's the schedule looking like tomorrow for the Capitals?
No idea. Let me pull that up for you.
That is a great question.
Thank you. Capitals find themselves into this. Boomer does not take a hit. Boomer sends it the length, looking for 4 from the end. So nice job by the Capitals. Credit to Jaden Santan. We'll keep this going, and we will give you a rundown of tomorrow. So Capitals, I believe, will find themselves as the 2 seed. So as it stands right now, I think we're going to have New Canaan number 1, Capitals number 2. I think the Jets will be number 3, so we'll have a rematch in the pool play game between the Capitals and the Jets. And I think we're going to have a battle for the 4 seed here coming up in the last game of pool play. Nope, that was last game of pool play. So Nashville Flyers and New Canaan are playing on the other rink. So I would imagine New Canaan won that, dropping Nashville to 1 and 2. But you never know. Okay, so great job by the Capitals. They did what they had to do. Early on in the game, they had to absorb quite a few penalty-killing opportunities. And then I think really halfway through the second period, they kind of just took over.
Yeah, this is going to give them a lot of confidence going into the single elimination games coming up here.
Absolutely. All right, we want to thank our guest commentator, Mike Bassey. Mike, good luck to the Houston Aeros tomorrow and the rest of the way, both the Squirt and the Pee Wee teams.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me, and thanks to all the Capitals faithful out there for allowing me to guest comment this evening.
Absolutely. What time's the flight tomorrow?
That's a good question. We might be changing it. So.
If travel hockey wasn't expensive enough, now we've got change fees going on. So no problem. Well, if you find yourself stuck in Nashville for another night, come back over to the Centennial Sportplex. Game tomorrow, the 2-seed game, assuming we are the 2 seed, which I believe we will be at, it's an early game, Mike, 10:55 a.m. So I don't think you'll be making that one. So get in contact with your favorite Capitals player or family member to confirm. But as of right now, I believe the Capitals are playing 10:55 tomorrow. I think they're playing Canton Akron. Not real sure, but we will let you know later this evening. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will see you somewhat bright and early tomorrow morning. Take care.